Hey guys, Amanda Blockson here, exclusive Black status presenter with Younique. If you're watching this video, then you probably were either sent the link to watch it because somebody sees tons of potential in you and they know that you can make it super far in this business, or you saw it and you just really know that you want this bad enough and you want to know what it really takes to make it in this business. Whether, and you're the only person that can define what we mean by make it. And that's because we don't know what your goals are, whether you want to be a green or an orange or purple, black, a couple $100 a month, a couple $1,000 a month. Nobody knows what that is for you. So you are probably watching this because you want to make it whatever it is or wherever it is that you want to be. That's your goal. That's your destination. So when I share this video, I'm going to put in the title that I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to know to be a Black status presenter and Younique. So maybe that's what your goal is. Maybe that's why you're watching this. I think I speak for a lot of the Black statuses in this company when I say that, we all really kind of did the same thing. Like, obviously some of us do more events, some of us do Instagram, some of us do Facebook. Everybody does their own thing. Everybody has their own thing that works the best for them. But at the end of the day, we all kind of do the same thing as far as the grand scheme of things. And that is, the one thing we have in common, all of us, is that we saw ourselves as Black status presenters. It wasn't just, I'll make it when I get there, or it's maybe something I could possibly someday do. No. We knew, probably most of us knew from the day that we started, within a little bit, a couple weeks, month tops, maybe, we were like, I'm going all the way for the top. So I say that because I want you to know that that is really all it takes in this business. Of course, you're going to have to put action behind that, and you're going to have to put people into the business, and we all know this. But that's all part of it, right? Because when you can literally, physically see yourself as a Black status presenter, that's it. So I don't mean just say that you're going to do it. I don't mean, the some days or the sometimes or the maybe what if so's, none of that. I mean, you need to close your eyes and say to yourself, I am a Black status presenter. Like, what would your life be like if you were? Where would you go? What would you do? Would you take your kids to Disney World? Would your husband retire? Would you retire? Would you homeschool your kids? What is it that you would do if you were a Black status presenter, or whatever rank it is that you have in your mind that you know that you can make it to, that you can see yourself doing, and put yourself there. Put yourself in that time frame and really let that sink in. Because if you can't see yourself as a Black status presenter, you're not going to be a Black status presenter. If you can't see yourself as an elite green going to retreat in Utah, it's not going to happen for you. If you can't see yourself as a purple having two people underneath of you that have went green, you're not going to go purple. You have to have that belief in yourself. You have to know that you can do it, and you have to know that you want it bad enough. And with that comes the amount of time that you're willing to put into this. The amount of effort that you are willing to put into your business. You can't say that you want to be a Black status presenter and that you're going to be a Black status presenter and then work 70 hours a week. Not saying that you wouldn't be Black ever, okay? But it's going to take a while, okay? You can't say I'm going to go Black in 3 months and then work a full-time job, because that is a full-time job. Going Black and Younique in 3 months is a full-time job. So have expectations that match your dreams, and have dreams that match your expectations, and put the both of those with the time that you're allotting for this. And know that if you want to go Black in 3 months, you can. You can, but you have to be willing to put the effort into that. You have to be willing to match that. You know, you can't just put it out there and expect that it's going to come to you. It does take effort. It requires that time. But the time and the action cannot come if you don't put it out there that that's what you're going to do. You know, set a date for yourself. Do whatever you have to do to get it in your mind that this is when it's happening. This is what I want. This is when it's happening. And these are the steps I need to take to get there. Because otherwise, you're kind of just chasing this dream that you don't really even know what it is. You don't really have that goal in mind. As far as being a Black status presenter, if you are envisioning yourself as a Black status presenter, and you know how they say, like, if it walks like a duck, it talks like a duck, it must be a duck. So think about that when you're considering you could be Black status presenter. You know, talk to the Blacks in this company. Walk like the Blacks of this company. Act with professionalism and know that you're standing with your 2 feet grounded and that you own a business and you have high hopes and high dreams and goals for this. And this is where you're going to be, and you're not stopping until you get there, because that is magnetic. And it is going to, you know, it's going to flare off of you. It's attractive. It's like you're in this cloud kind of thing. It just comes off of you when you are that passionate about what you're doing, no matter what it is. But it's like you can't be one of those guys, you know, until you're one of those guys. And I just talked about this at the last training that I had. If you're sitting back and you're watching, you know, your upline Black status presenter and the other Black status presenters that maybe you saw with her at convention, or that you see chatting on Facebook, and you're thinking, man, I can't wait until I'm one of them. You just need to realize that you are one of them. Once you realize that, it's set from there. But you have to realize that, because the only thing different between you and me and Sherry Brown or Katie Thompson, Amber Voigt, Bree Richardson, the only difference between you and any of them is the action behind your steps. That's it. Every single one of those girls is completely different as far as personality, the way they build their business, their home life, their work life, the side of the country they live on. Every one of them are completely different. But you have to find whatever it is about them that you connect to, that you relate to. What is it about them that lets you know they are a Black status presenter? Look at the way they carry themselves. Look at the way that they run their business. How do they hustle? Do they hustle? Of course they hustle. You gotta hustle. If you're not ready to hustle, it ain't gonna happen, sister. You can go yellow in a week. You can go green in a month. You know, I've got girls doing it on my team. You can't go Black status until you see yourself as Black status. Write it on your mirror. Put a date down. There's room for all of you guys at the top. I promise you. I'll save a seat for you.